according to the Uganda Human Rights Report in 2023, 2,207 people were killed by hunger in the Karamoja region. And according to the UN OCHA, in July 2022, approximately 2,465 people were killed of hunger. Offspring Karamoja Mission Uganda is a new organization that is being birthed in the Karamoja area. Karamoja region is found in the northeastern part of Uganda, a place known to be the most underdeveloped within Uganda. And we looked at having this established in the Karamoja region because of the situation that people are going through. Karamoja region is subdivided in 8 districts, approximately 27,511 square meters, with a population of 1.5 million people who are living in abject poverty without any kind of help coming up from people who are supposed to be able to help them, for example, the government. I decided to step up with a team that I'm working with to help and see how we can curb the situation and help these people out of this problem that they are facing. One of the most important part of service delivery we give out is health. And if you look at that, in the government facilities, we do not find, for example, medicine enough to treat the illnesses and sicknesses that these people are suffering from. These people are dying of hunger. They are actually starving to death. And that is why in the recent years we've been handing out the food, giving out a little bit of the food that we contribute from the well-wishers and taking to them in order to save them from dying of hunger. The Karamoja region is one of the population that has the most primitive people, with only 15% who are literate. So you can imagine that 85% of the population of the people neither speak nor read English. Education is very much important when it comes to the Karamoja region. In the recently concluded mission outreach that we had in Kotido, we were able to treat about 1,491 people, with the leading illness being malaria. And of course, how we do this is we hire the medical team who are professionals and we take them to the field to treat the people. We also have laboratory services, of course, to ascertain why we are treating them. And also we're able to feed 248 people, especially the elderly, because we concentrate on the elderly since the young people can reach out and get out what to feed on. So if you see from the previous number of people who died, it's always literally the elderly people who are dying. And we were able to dress 1,118 children with the clothes that we buy for them. We call upon the partners and people that would want to volunteer and support us in this cause so that we'll be able to save a lot of lives, because this is why Jesus Christ called us. He said, go into the world and make disciples. And when you go to such a place and they cannot be able to give the little for themselves to sustain life, we have to step in as the people that share the word of God and preach the gospel of works by providing what they need. We have this girl, Mercy, and by the time we got her, she was completely destitute. She didn't have anyone to stand with her. She didn't have any help. But when we picked her up and we took her to a boarding school and started paying her school fees. It's just 6 months down the road, and there is a big change, a lot of change that you can see on her right now. And so if you feel compelled that we can do this together, we can partner together. My team and I, we have decided to take up a child in Kotido and sponsor in school, and we call upon the people that can be able to do that. Also, if you can sponsor a child, please tap us and let us make this difference. Let's make a change in the world